Well, I've got to tell you, it's the day of election. Well, I've got to tell you, it's the day of election. So rock the vote, don't rock the vote, baby. Rock the vote, don't tip the vote over. Rock the vote, don't rock the vote, baby. Rock the vote. Yes, after 4 years, it is now time to do that again. So, first of all, happy Tuesday. Most importantly, happy election day, everyone. Actually, let me get my chair ready. This rug is so flimsy, by the way. I really thought I was gonna slip on this rug because there's like no padding underneath it. So, before I get into talking about everything I need to talk about today, I need to do my low, my high, my act of kindness. You know what? Honestly, my low is the fact that for months now, and I do mean for months, everybody's been talking about this election ad nauseum. I mean, look, I know that it's, an important election, and I know that today really is a day where you need to make your voice heard. Well, people say make your voice heard. I call it, if the person you voted for isn't elected in, it's not your fault. So, if you are 18 or older and you are registered to vote, just go out and do it. Get the next, voting started like 5 a.m. and ends at 7 p.m. So, 14 hours, give or take? Yeah. So, let's just get to this almost 12 hours and 15 minutes. It's 6:45 in the morning as I'm doing this video. Let's get the next 12 hours, 15 minutes, and listen, who do I think is going to win? I'll get to that in a second. Let me do my high. So my low is the fact that hearing all this political talk ad nauseum for literally months now. My high is the fact that it is election day. Because even though I literally just made fun of the concept, today is the day to make your voice heard. It is. And again, if the person you voted for isn't elected in, it's not your fault because you didn't vote for that person to get voted in. So, I mean, I already early voted well over like a week ago almost. Actually, more than a week ago. So, I don't really need to worry. I have my I voted sticker hanging on my refrigerator right now. Yeah, it's just sitting there on my refrigerator saying that I voted. So, now I know where to keep my sticker for all time. It's awesome. Let's see. My act of kindness was, what was my, well, I did hold the door for some people yesterday, and I was able to help someone find something. So, yeah, that was good. Now, oh darn it, hold on. Yeah, I grabbed my computer because there was an NFL game last night. And my computer mouse is way over there, excuse me. I really should have planned this a bit better. Okay, so I was 8-6 going into last night's game, right? Let me get my file. Yes, I was. I was 8-6. Excuse me. And I'm very certain the Chiefs won last night, so I almost don't need to look this up, but I will anyway. Yep. Chiefs won 30-24. That was a pick I got right. So right now, actually, let me get rid of this real fast. I was charging my headphones. One moment. Okay, so with that said, that's embarrassing. 9-6 going into today, which would make my overall picks record 89 and 49. There we go. See that right there, 89 and 49. So yeah, I've gotten 40 more picks right than wrong. I'm actually doing pretty good. I might actually make it to the end of this year, end of the season, with, I don't know if, I've gotten over 150 picks right before. So, I might make it. The ultimate goal would be to get all 285 possible picks correct, but there's no way that's going to happen. So, yeah. Sorry, just doing some math in my head. So 89, 49. That's what I've done right now. Let me file save as. Perfect. Okay. So as long as I'm here, I know I just said it earlier, but be sure to go out and vote. Just do it, get over with. Okay. As long as I have the computer out, I have a Hot Ones guest to review. So, let me look it up real fast. I think it's like the 38th Hot Ones guest, or is it 37th? Maybe it's 37th? Hold on. Let's see. Yes, it is. It's the 37th First Week Feast Hot Ones guest of 2024. So, the 37th First Week Feast Hot Ones guest of 2024 is Rose. Wait. Rose? Who is she? Okay, let me look at the clue. I think it... Wait, she's in Blackpink? Hold on a minute. Rose. Okay. Okay, so... Okay, so she's one of the members of Blackpink. Very interesting. Because I actually like Blackpink. That's the thing. I was in my, whenever you like a band, you never really know the individual, unless you really think about it, you never really think of the individual members of the band. You just think of the band members in general. When I think of the Beatles, I think of, just the Beatles. You know, it took me years okay, here's what's funny about that. I was in my teens when I finally learned the names of all 4 members of the Beatles. John Lennon, George Harrison, Paul McCartney, and Ringo Starr. And I learned all of those names watching Drake and Josh. Yeah, that one show that starred Drake Bell and Josh Peck. That's how I remember. That's how I learned the names of the Beatles. So, you know what? I'm not going to take a moment to learn the members of the members of band Pink, the names of members of Blackpink. Okay, so Jisco, Jenny, Rose, and Lisa. Okay. By the way, if it's a shot that I'm actually talking about Blackpink, it really shouldn't be. I mean, here's the thing. I only got a little bit into K-pop just in the recent years, and by recent years, I mean it was literally featured on the penultimate episode of my favorite show of all time, Amphibia. When literally it was K-pop that gave Anne Boonshaw the power to defeat King Andreas. No kidding, it's like one of the best scenes. Seriously, that's one of the most clever, awesome moments in Disney history. I mean, yes, is it rather weird that a grown man's favorite show is an animated show about anthropomorphic amphibians? Perhaps. But no one's really said otherwise, but at least I'm being asked about it, so that's okay. So I'm very interested in seeing how this episode is going to play out. Because, I mean, even if you don't know who Blackpink is, chances are you at least have heard of the concept of K-pop. Obviously, K-pop stands for Korean pop music. And it's even more interesting when I stop to consider the fact that, like, Blackpink was probably the first K-pop band I've listened to. And I'm much more familiar with the Japanese iteration, J-pop. But, ooh. Hold on, I'm looking at those. Rose has 2 Guinness World Records. What are her world records? I must see what they are. Okay, okay. World records. Okay. She herself is the first artist to reach #1 on the Billboard Global Chart as a soloist and as part of a group. And she also has the most viewed YouTube music video in 24 hours by a solo K-pop artist. Oh, she had the world record, but she doesn't have it anymore. But she did have it. So, I mean, that's always so stupid. Like you obtain a world record, it really shouldn't be taken away from you. Nowadays, when the world record's taken away from somebody, you'd be like, I had the world record. You had it. What happened? Some person beat it, you know? I don't know. I mean, you know, that actually kind of reminds me. I wonder if doing this will set a world record someday. I mean, making a video every day isn't really anything new. I mean, I think it was Charles Trippy that literally made a video every day for like 10 years. And I'm at 2,501 right now. So I could potentially catch that before I turn 40. So yeah, I got some time. I totally have some time. I mean, 3 years from now, I'll be very, very close. Come to think of it, I'll be extremely close. I mean, I'll have turned 38 before I reached 3,600, but you know, I'll make it there. So, rosé. Interesting. This is quite interesting. Okay, I'm looking at the comment section of the reveal that rosé is going to be at Howland's. Spicy lover and foodie. So excited. She loves spicy food. This is perfect for her. Good God. Someone says something Blackpink Forever with 3 Ks in there. Wait, did someone really put the hottest person with the hottest hits on Hot Ones? Can't wait. Okay. How can the golden vocalist of K-pop handle the heat of hot sauce and hot wings? We'll find out this Thursday. Okay, so evidently someone just wrote Queen with a little heart next to it. Someone wrote in Spanish, every day she gets more recognized. Queen Rosé. Okay, so man, I really need to get more in tune with pop culture. I do. The sad part is, like, for every time you know what? I'll let Hot Ones do it for me. Listen, I've seen hundreds of episodes of Hot Ones at this point, and I always wind up learning something new about anyone who's ever on the show. So I get the feeling by the time this episode is over, we're going to learn a lot more about rosé. I'm going to learn a lot more about rosé, and maybe some of you guys will too. I hope you all like this video. If you like this channel, YouTube channel, on social media. As always, I'm very helping this video for all you guys watching Joe for name. We have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, folks. And remember, if any of you guys want to talk to channel as we get to let me back, take care and make good choices. 607 all day, baby. And now, if you'll excuse me, well, actually, I can say this right now. It was on this day 11 years ago, my Aunt Debbie had passed away. And every day on this year, I go visit her gravesite. I don't know what she would think of this election going on. I don't know if, well, actually, there's a lot of things that I don't know what she would think if she was here. But I'm definitely going to pay my respects now. Take care.